Welcome to the Chewing the Fat podcast, where real topics are discussed by fake individuals with fake opinions. Even if it's the host or the guest, don't take them seriously. And if you do get offended, guess what? Shit happens. Leave it below in the comment section. Let's roll. What's poppin'? Welcome back to Chewing the Fat podcast, and we have a verdict is in for Govan Hernandez in regard to the Young Dolph assassination, murder, and pretty much we will go ahead and play this video clip, let you all see it, and we'll go ahead and talk about it. How we gonna talk about it?
We, the jury, found the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 1 of the indictment. State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, count 2. We, the jury, found the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 2 of the indictment. Ma'am?
Well.
So, I'll tell you what I see. If he not guilty, who is? Who is it? You know,
Right.
Who is it switching to now?
Right.
Man, like we touched on last night, that road that's pointing to your boy Yo Gotti is getting narrower and narrower.
It is, man.
You know,
I think
what's
so.
your thoughts on it, brother?
I think I got a couple. I'm conflicted as a black man in America. It's a little bit conflicting because I don't hate to say it, but you know, you don't. Nah, I'm gonna just say it. It's motherfucking not innocent, and there's motherfucker you still did. Now, I understand.
The juice.
OJ. You know, man, because, you know, and I would say this, even OJ, right, even as crazy as people make that seem, there was nobody that came forward and said, listen, I was in the truck with OJ, I stayed outside, he went inside, or I was with OJ when he met somebody to get the knife and the gloves. Like, you got a corroborating witness who was actually part of the murder who says Hernandez Govan is the go-between me and Jook as far as carrying out this hit. So how they come to at least now, I will say this, the not guilty on murder 1, murder 2, I think prosecution overextended on that. But the not guilty on mastermind is where they also fucked up. I think it should have been conspiracy to commit murder should have been where they went with that, period. Conspiracy to commit murder is where I think they should have went with Hernandez Govan. He obviously wasn't there. He obviously was a liaison. He's not the mastermind. He's a liaison. When you got a liaison, whether that's HR, whether that's of me, if I have a liaison, they are relaying information to me and they are carrying out the information and action or to people that I want to carry out. I'm the mastermind. I'm the person that the liaison is the go-between. So I think the prosecution overextended and they couldn't prove that. And I think, like you said, brother, they should have stuck to conspiracy of murder and it would have been a done deal. But then I got to wonder, is somebody taking some money? Because we do know who funded Straight Drop's defense. It was CMG. CMG paid for Straight Drop's defense in the Young Dolph trial, which he got found guilty of. And I'm still trying to figure out, if this is the case, why in the hell were neither Jook or Gotti at this point in time been brought in for questioning, at least at a minimum? Shit just don't seem right, bro. It seems a little funny right now.
Well, let me throw in another perspective.
Let's do it. What you got?
All right.
Does this qualify for a ponderation of the nation, or this just a perspective?
Nah.
Okay, so this ain't no ponderation. This is a perspective.
Okay. Just perspective.
Okay.
Let's say that the CMG music group, whatever, Yo Gotti and the crew, they've aligned themselves with individuals that's that's got enough power to suppress this, should they be more deeply involved? In saying that, in simpler terms, there's relationships that may be involved in that situation with federal government agencies, with certain agencies that allow this particular situation to be kind of
Right, or at least keep
hey,
personnel in this situation that represent. Right, got you.
right. To keep this traveling a certain way, and again, this come back to properly aligning yourself for war.
Good point there. Good point.
War is a thinking man's game.
It is. It's fought on many fronts.
Right. Physical brutality, that's only a small, itty bitty part of war.
Right, a minuscule part of it.
Now, in those relationships, though, as we've always seen, the bill gonna come due.
Ooh, true.
Bill gonna come due. That's just how that go.
Good point.
And and oftentimes when that bill come due, it's plus interest.
Yeah.
It's just compounded, and you're like, well, wait, this ain't what I signed up for. Well, this come along with it.
Right.
This the cost. So when you make these alignments and you moving in that type of world and you doing these things, yeah, you think it through to go to war.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. But those alignments that you make, and with those allies, they gonna need theirs too.
Right. It's gonna come due, like you said. Shit's gonna come due.
Yeah, man. It's you hate to see black brothers killing each other, especially brothers, man. You got some money.
Right.
And in America, in this world that we live in order for them to move in a certain type of way, if you operate in a negative light, in order for them to move that type of way, you got to have assistance for those that aligns with their mission. To murder, kill, destroy, cause confusion amongst the black community, man. So that's the ally that you take when you want to go to war with your brother. You got to take an ally. Right. You got to take an ally that hates your brother just as much as you do.
As you claim to do. Right. That's
right now.
Right. That's a good point, bro. We got a little video clip of Govan outside after his not guilty verdict.
People, so I'm just blessed, and I'm just ready to go see my son.
What was going through your head when you were waiting for the verdict this morning?
Nervousness, of course, it's natural. But I got a team around me that was very confident and supportive, so without them, it wouldn't be no me. I just want to thank again Manny, Robert, Haley, Beth, Handel.
The white chick in the background with the emotional head nod killing me though, bro. She's selling that shit. Like, let me tell y'all something. Govan Hernandez is no fucking angel. That dude is no angel. We got to get with Janie Justice on this, because it's been a conversation that her and I have had, as in how do you kind of compartmentalize you as a person and you as a defense attorney in order to proficiently do your job in the letter of the law, or as you would want to say, making sure that you represent. So it's going to be real good to have her. We're going to have her come on and kind of talk to some of those things and questions. We're just asking her questions. Like, there might not even be specific cases. Yeah. But I'm going to tell y'all like this. I think this could be. I'm not forecasting. I'm not sitting up here trying to play the Oracle or none of this other shit. What's old girl name? Jag. I ain't trying to be Jag or Nostradamus when I say this.
Right. Negrodamus.
Negrodamus, but oftentimes when these wins to an individual that will consider this a win comes by their way, you have to be careful and watchful of the pride cometh before the fall. And some people that feel that they have got away with such things as they would determine or depict or perceive themselves as a mob boss cannot help but talk about it in some sort of facet or way. I would not be surprised. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to be an oracle. I would not be surprised. Now, remember last night, folks, we talked about Yo Gotti and Black Youngster being real quiet. I would not be surprised if a song comes out all of a sudden. We got a song out, right? Because somebody's going to do a victory lap. In some way, somehow, somebody's going to do a victory lap.
Well,
whether we see it or not is another story. But,
brother, I doubt with this situation right here. This is an interesting situation. I doubt with this one right here, you're gonna hear another word about this.
You think so?
From that camp, I doubt you'll hear another word about any of this, man. You won't hear a word, because this is a sticky situation.
Right. Hey, Tate said he ain't feeling that shit. He said, I don't know about that. He said, you probably gonna hear something.
Right.
Yeah.
Something going on.
Right. So you think nothing. You think airtight after this. You think airtight.
Airtight, man. Listen, brother. If anybody involved in that camp like breathing fresh air and walking out and feeling
the sun rays
sunlight
up on your face,
eyes, on your body, they'll keep their mouth closed and they won't say a word.
Right.
Word to the wise should be sufficient.
Should be.
Man,
we often
brother,
at times find it's not. But we're
right.
gonna see. We're gonna see, man. I fully agree with that perspective because I think that is the best course of action. Of course, that's the best course of action. I mean, I hate to say it's the best course of action after the action already taken is ended this man's life. But if we're just talking about in a small vacuum, if you happen to get away with something, it's best to be quiet. But then, how many times have we seen? But then again, you know what?
They rappers, so shit, I'm wrong. My bad, never mind. Fuck, I'm sorry, man. I didn't think it through. I didn't think it through at all. My bad, never mind.
That's what I would jump and say, bro. How many times have we seen these rappers utilize shit that they call so real in their life and their bars so they can say, I really lived that shit?
What was I thinking?
Bro, a prime example, the race. I mean, a motherfucker.
Right. Man.
I mean, come on. It's just like, man, hey, Dan DeVille got a lot of hope for y'all. I do not have that same hope for y'all. So
man,
we are gonna see. We're gonna see which perspective lies true in the coming months of year. But actually, you never know. Maybe a couple of bump in your head with my brother getting killed and Govan 4 years and just dropped getting sentenced and Cornelius in there cooperating. Maybe that might be enough to keep a motherfucking rapper's mouth shut. Maybe.
Well,
but I gotta see it I got to see it, man. I would be surprised. They will surprise me. If it happens the other way, I won't be surprised. I'll be like, there we go. There it is right there. And it's going to be one situation where I'm going to be like, hey, go, like Dan DeVille said, go ahead and get your cereal. Go ahead and, keep your house shoes on or not. We're going to walk you out.
Whatever you
want to do. But when you get done, it's time to go. All I need to know is the Hulu. The Hulu work, the big-ass 120-inch flash screen. Right. I watch this motherfucker while you get your last bowl of Cheerios on.
Like, shit.
But, yeah, people, that's me and Dan DeVille just came on to tell y'all Govan is a free man as of right now, and I don't foresee him coming back on this. If he comes back, it'll be on something else, or it'll have to be in relation to a new charge with somebody else they're bringing in, and then something else on him to go then. But you know how it goes. You can't, once you quit it, you can't, they can't go back in on you twice. It's got to be something new, some new discovery found, new evidence, new article of something to break open that case. So as right now, Govan's a free man for being a broker in the murder of Young Dolph. And that's what I'm going to say, because that has been proven. Prosecutors went for too big of a grasp, and it was too high for them to jump. And I don't think I honestly can't even see murder 1, murder 2 on this. I can't see him for that because that at no part of time was he declared there, was he said to be there, was he there? We saw 2 people, he was not there, so I ain't even giving that. But conspiracy of murder, like my brother Dan said, I think that would have been an easy walk in the park. Easy.
Yeah, it's again, brother. It's alignment. Who you align yourself
with, right? That's true.
You know, when you going to war,
That's
it's man, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
again, I don't know the inner workings of what they got going on, but what I do know is war and strategy
and strategies, true,
and tactics.
True.
You know, and they appear to have thought it through.
That's true. They appear to have thought this shit through. That I will give them that. They do appear to have thought this shit through, with all the way to motherfuckers that's completely expendable, expendable, bro.
Right.
That
is,
you know,
man,
completely. Now, of course, some casualties taken. But at the end, I think the person who stands to gain the most, to have their hands the cleanest, well, he's still out here chilling.
Man, that's got to be, man. I don't. This don't make sense to me, man. Man, you don't see fucking what his name is, Billy Ray Cyrus and George Strait killing each other.
Right. Over
you
country beef.
Right. You don't see these motherfuckers killing each other, man. I
can't
don't
even
know
think
what in the world makes sense about you.
Down over rap bars.
You come from the project.
Yep.
You come from that, man, and you start getting some money, and then want to start killing, man. Because if you was a killer,
Ground zero.
Right? You'd have been doing that shit way
Ground
before
zero.
You know this rap thing.
Ground zero, bro.
You know, man. How you get money and want to start killing? I don't know, man. That don't make sense.
It's a
to
bunch
me,
of
man.
clout, bro. It's a bunch of clout. You're right. It makes absolutely no sense. It's convoluted as shit. You would think, I'm getting out of this environment lifestyle. I want to keep this shit. I want to make sure I enjoy this shit. Not, you know
so?
What I'm rapping about, I need to be more about what I'm rapping about in real life.
Man, shit.
Like,
it's brother.
Hey, I'm gonna give credit to Gucci, man. I'm gonna give credit to Gucci.
Man, Gucci changed his life, man. That's my dog, man.
Gucci, I'm giving credit to Gucci, man. Guwap. October 10/17. I'm giving credit to Gucci, man, all day long.
Man. And changed his life.
Changed his appearance so much so y'all motherfuckers thought he was a damn clone. But the truth is,
he don't even rap.
He don't even
rap about the same stuff no more, man. And see, that's what I'm talking about, brother.
And still,
that's real growth.
And still got the flair of Gucci in what he rapping
and
about
I
now.
Still listen to every album.
I still listen to Gucci.
His jam.
And a jam. And see, that's a legit.
And that man sitting there talking about rapping about his wife, man. Rapping about his kids,
money,
man.
You know what
I'm saying? Still letting you know.
He throw some holes in shit in there.
He still slap shit out you. You know, but he changed.
Right.
You know, he's a work in progress,
Right,
man.
he a work in progress. But that's a legit transformation that showed. That's a real motherfucker right there who, I mean, we know what Gucci was involved in. We know what Gucci was. Hey, I remember, bro, Candler Road. I go off Candler Road, see that red Rolls Royce. And Gucci.
Candler Road, Boulder Crest.
Bro, Gucci out here in the streets for real. I mean, with some shit that's going on in his life. There ain't no faking about Gucci.
Man.
And
no, man.
And just to see him make that
that shit in real life.
Real life, we seen that shit, man. Like, come on, man. So just to see him make the transformation and something click in him, even though it took him being penalized, it took him being incarcerated, still, I don't know why you motherfuckers don't pay attention to playing. Gucci is still Gucci. His stripes, he still got. He's still respected in the East. He's still respected on the East Side. He's still respected in Atlanta. And guess what? He living his life without all that extra bullshit because, listen, I done came up out of it. I ain't trying to go back. That's not going to, me being where I am now don't change what I did and how you motherfuckers need to know who I can be. But I'm choosing to be this person. And so, hey, a big shout out to Gucci, man. I just had to say that because it made me think, like, Gucci did that shit, bro. It's not,
that's to be applauded, my brother.
For sure. That's why I had to give him his props, bro. I had to give him his props.
And
like,
really?
Come on, man.
Shit, man. If we thinking the right way, man, everybody that was rapping gangster, you know, when we was coming up, man, from the 90s to the early 2000s, shit, everybody out rapping gangster, man, by now, motherfuckers ought to be rapping like Gucci, man. You know, they ought to be rapping that Jay-Z
Jay-Z, I was just gonna
family.
say Jay-Z.
Family.
Right.
You know, building legacy, man.
Money, travel.
Man, go get your wife, man.
Right.
Go get you some kids, get your family, man. Get out them streets, man.
Right.
You know,
And
cut your circle down, man.
Right.
Stay away from the
Stay
foolery.
away from the foolery.
You know.
Man, and
man,
before,
get your spiritual relationship right.
There
man.
you go.
Rap about things that grown men want to hear, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the same folk that fuck with you is the same folk that listened to you when we were young knuckleheads.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we want to grow with you.
Right.
You know, don't be still talking about, man, being in the club, man, and talking about sliding on somebody crashing out. Man, we ain't got time for that shit.
No.
You
Make
know,
me-
man,
make
we
me
done,
nervous.
we done got through it.
Right, make me nervous.
Yeah, make me nervous to the motherfucker. I start hearing that kind of shit, man.
Like,
You know, get flashbacks and
Yeah.
shit.
Hey,
Man,
on some
yeah.
real shit, y'all know I know we not even off topic. We still on topic, but we talking about this shit in a different light because we're really trying to pass y'all a message. And I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
a lot of times when I ain't gonna front, it's crazy mentally. A lot of times when I listen to that type of music, it's almost in a sense to remind me how much I got to lose.
Shit,
Like
yeah.
almost to remind me, like, man, I know this shit. Hey, they do rhyming, but I don't want to be fucking locked up. I don't want to be in.
Man.
I don't want to be in damn PC 23 hours a motherfucking day. I ain't trying to be in motherfucking solitary 23 hours a day. I ain't trying to be shitting on a steel toilet, aluminum toilet in front of
Fuck
another
no.
motherfucker. I'm not trying to be doing that shit. If I do that,
motherfucker jeffing with the guards and
right,
shit.
right. If I do that,
Talking about
it gotta
light
be-
side and shit.
yeah, telling me when the fuck I
Tell
gotta
you
go to
when
bed.
to go to sleep.
Right.
Yeah, I'm putting your ass, man. No, shit.
Hell no, bro. It's a wrap on that. So
Yeah, it's man, brothers. I done got older, man. It's and brothers, straight up, all bullshit aside. I only listen to that shit when I'm at the gym working out.
there you go.
You know what I'm
Get-
saying?
get-
Because I want to be in the mean mind
right,
state.
Right, I want to be in yank mode. Right.
Man, if I listen to that shit while I'm working or during the day, man, I'll fuck everything up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because my mind start going to the wrong shit, you know, man, and I'm angry and on the edge and shit, man.
Oh,
man,
man.
no sir, man. I've learned,
Right.
man. You be done jumping on somebody, man, listening to that shit.
Listen to that shit,
you
bro.
know, you be cussing, all kind of things, man. So
For real.
it's man, we need more music for us grown folk, man. You
Right.
know, shit. You know, man. Hell, 35 and up. You know,
Right. Even talking
you know,
about the
shit makes
transition
us-
is cool. Even having the storytelling in the transition is cool. But when I just
Matter of fact, you know who else did it too? Juicy J,
Juicy
man.
J.
Shots out to the Juice, man.
Yeah.
'Cause, man, Juicy J started doing the jazz album.
Yep.
I don't know if you peeped.
I mean, in Tennessee, yeah. And you know, Project Pat, hell, he been dropping the sermons here and there, bro.
Yeah, man. So, man,
I ain't
that's
saying
what
you
I'm
gotta
talking about,
y'all gotta
man.
go that extreme, but we just talking about
No.
these are transitions
Just
that
grown-
happen.
shit
Grown
grown
shit.
folk wanna hear.
Right. So, hey,
Yeah, man, we don't want to hit on shit about no killing all the motherfucking
Yeah,
time. Man,
yeah.
no, man, shit, ain't nobody trying to throw their good life away.
Trying to tell
fucking
you,
around listening to y'all rapping there.
nobody but an idiot. So, hey, nation, this man going free. Like I said, I don't think this whole thing has fully, completely played out. We will find out in the coming year. You got to give it like a year. You got to think of it's not going to be in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be in a year or something. If something's going to come back up, it's going to be in about a year when they prepare everything and get ready to bust somebody over the head. But with that being said, listen, Chewn the Fat podcast is out. Hernandez Govan, he going free. Straight drop is locked up for life. We don't know what's going to happen with Cornelius corroborating ass. We're going to find out what's up with that, and we're still going to see who else, if anybody else, is coming up. And then, like my brother Dan DeVille says on our way out,
Shit, you better do like Luke saying, scrub the motherfucking ground.
rub the ground.
Scrub the ground.